the right there is office. Oh well, never mind. Later, on the way back.
Yeah.
So where slaves? Did they stay here? Do the slaves stay here or they left?
What's that?
Do the slaves stay here or they
Yeah,
come back?
they'll wait by the elevator for you if.
Mm-hmm. Anyone can heal me, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cast a good berry as well, and
Yeah, good berry will help.
Yeah, you'll see in there.
instead of
Since you
wasting
guys
a
went up
spell.
top there, you'll see you can see in there, Erlagos.
Okay.
In area 6. Well,
Okay.
you see in there. You see that there's some workbenches and there's some slaves in there and some gargoyles. But you also. How many?
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Doesn't say.
Well,
how many
10
there are.
good berries will make me full. Nearly.
You guys, in about 10 minutes, I have to go pick up my son. I'll probably be gone about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine. I'm sure we can't kill you in that amount of time.
Oh, no, I'm sure you can't.
All right. So yeah, when you came up here, Erlagos, you did see down at the bottom of here. There's some workbenches and gargoyles standing over some slaves as they work on smelting the metal into bars.
Okay. I will go back to the group and inform them of what I have seen and give my recommendation of let's leave them for now and come back. Get these slaves out of here first.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So onward to the south, I take it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Go ahead and position yourselves down there. I'll reveal it.
My bed comes first and shit checks out.
Yeah, I'll move quietly.
All right. A domed chamber opens before you. 5 shards of rock hover in the middle of the chamber, honeycombed with crystals that bathe the walls in an otherworldly green light. The shards hang in an ascending spiral, with the lowest shard hovering just 5 feet above the floor. A mess of wooden gantries, ladders, and scaffolding chutes clings to the southern wall. Ore buckets sweep through this section on a ceiling chain before disappearing into a tunnel high in the northeast wall. 2 mine tunnels exit to the southeast at the gantry level. A rust-colored river hugs the western perimeter of the chamber before striking off to the southwest. Crude wooden bridges span the river to access a second pair of mine tunnels in the western wall.
Hmm.
Any bad guys?
Yes.
Shouldn't have asked.
So in the middle, you find there are 5 captives. They're slaves that are hogtied. And looking over them, you see
Tarask. No, not Tarask.
If it was a Tarrasque, I'm out.
Right, so there are 6 gargoyles in total.
If it's a Terrask, I use handle animal.
And you see, at the southern rock face, there are 20 workers mining away at the southern part of the room, and there's and the rest of the gargoyle. There's a couple of gargoyle. They're standing on top of these shards. There's 3 at on the bottom and 3 on the top of these shards.
Okay.
Okay, they didn't mention us, right?
Make stealth checks, and we'll see.
And say, anybody want my shield?
That's one hell of a stealth check. You
Yeah.
have plus 10 to stealth?
Yeah.
Wow.
Expertise from Rogue.
Alright.
And I still suck.
And I do have the advantage, so.
I can
Okay.
also give somebody advantage.
Alright, you guys are good.
Sick.
Is Brandt still here for now?
I
Oh, yeah,
have
there he
time
is,
for one attack.
Alright. You guys are stealthy. They don't detect you.
So what shall we do? Who will tank them?
Well, Brent,
don't want-
you're going to be gone. We'll
Well,
just
I'm
put you up
gonna do
front.
my one attack, and then
Yeah, I guess we can just keep the same initiatives.
place it wherever you want. I will hunter's mark.
Oh, you have hunter's mark from last fight.
It
Alright.
lasts an hour,
You.
Yeah.
and I will.
Yeah, and I'll say there's only probably 3 rounds left on your spiritual weapon. I'll say you hurried up and started moving them, and it took maybe about 30 seconds.
Okay, it's my 2 attacks. I'll be back when I can, as soon as I can, guys.
Alright, so you have 2 hits for a lot of damage. Is that all correct? You don't
Yeah.
have any extra damage?
I think so.
Yeah, it's all added in. The first one hunter mark, and the second one hunter mark, and
Alright,
colossal slayer.
full damage. Alright, Erlagos, go ahead.
I'm going to go over, see if there's a bow. And so I'll move up to there. Hunter mark the same one.
Alright,
Hurt another. I'll just fireball them.
well there's
Oh.
there's slaves hogtied in the middle too.
How much?
There's 5 of them.
You already
I-
got your Harper contract thing done.
Well, I have my harvest contract done, so whatever. Well,
And then are we considered having advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, and then sneak attack as well. So half of all that. Second shot, power attack. Oh, jeez. Crit. I
Alright.
should have saved it. Dang it.
It's dead. Even with your non-magical ammunition, it is dead.
I know, that's why I like this character. And then I'll go ahead and step back here on the
Alright,
back.
Derek,
back
you're up.
parts.
where is this slaves actually?
They're
In the
huddled
middle.
around right here.
Well, I can make 4 automatic save, and 1 will die in pain and fire.
Alright.
Ma-
Well, it's oh,
Of course, when the story is retold, there were only 4 to begin with. The 5th one was killed way before we got here.
well. How do you think? Wastes fireball on them or not? Fireball, I see. Water fireballs. Okay.
Alright.
So. Third level. And DC 15 check, and boom.
Alright, we'll
not
start
so
with
much.
this one first. We'll go with this one next.
More fails.
And then this one.
Please, more.
And
More.
this one.
Fuck. And this one.
Well, that one's on top of 25 feet, so it's out of range.
Um,
Oh wait, because you can detonate it above the ground. So yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, and he's good.
It's half damage, right? Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Yay!
All right.
Okay, and one
and
slave dead. I
one
guess.
of the slaves has died. Because he's even 13 damage would kill it.
Not died, born again.
They don't get a turn.
Fire.
Felix.
Alright.
Yeah, this is the only scenario I've played where they don't have the encounters like shrink or increase in power. Like it's the same no matter how many people you have in your party.
I don't know. These gargoyles are pretty nasty.
Yeah, but like normally when I run a scenario, like every encounter has a if there's only this many people in the party, or if they're higher level or if they're lower level. This scenario has nothing. It just says there's this many period, and there's no change to any of the encounters.
They did ask for that open expedition write-up.
Oh, okay.
So somebody probably just didn't put those in.
Yeah, because like I'm looking at this and I don't think there should be this many gargoyles.
No, there shouldn't be. What was it? Level balanced as?
6 level. So you guys are equal to the level. You just only have 4 people instead of 5. So you're technically under what it should be, but
Yeah.
I can't scale back the encounters because they don't have any scaled back. It's just you find this many things at every encounter.
I'd probably drop their health a little bit or remove a gargoyle.
Yeah, or something. Even the Yetis. Maybe the Yetis should have had like half health or something. I'm sorry. We got sidetracked. Felix.
Okay, so Felix is going to. I don't got nothing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and make this guy do Sacred Flame. So give me a save.
Okay. Yeah, he made it.
Never mind. And
You're
I'm
lucky.
done.
Right, Erlagos.
Well, I'm pretty much a one-trick pony, so 1, 2, 3. We will hunter's mark this one
Alright.
and shoot it with an arrow.
You get him.
No sneak attack.
So was that 19?
Yeah.
Alright.
Second shot, power attack. Miss.
Dang. Alright, Branth is gone. Derek.
Well, 1, 20, 30, 60, I guess I hit from here. This one with firebolt. Okay, and this is it. 13 fire damage.
On which one?
This one.
Still standing.
So close. And again here.
Alright, they finally get a turn, so this one will fly over to Felix. We're gonna move Branth out of the way.
I have the mirror image still up for another round.
Alright.
Or actually, 2. You said 3 rounds, so 2 more 2 more rounds after this one. And that's when
Alright,
this,
so
the
they all
weapon
move
goes
like that. So they're just going to surround you.
Nice. I can make burning hands. Ah, or not.
So the two that moved from the entrance, they were using a dash action because they couldn't reach melee. So the two that are attacking Felix first. Who had the mirror image? I forgot.
Felix.
Okay, so the first attack I rolled a 12, so I think you need to roll to see if it would have.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during this spell's duration, roll d20 to determine whether.
Is it if I hit you or if I target you?
If you.
If you
Okay,
hit,
so I need you to. So I need a d20 to see if that 12 is going to target one of your images or not.
Okay, so since I have 3, if I have 6, if it's 6 or higher, it's a. The first one will hit. So how do I roll the 20? Roll.
Yeah, you can either type / roll 1d20 or click the little die roller thing on the
So
side.
yeah, the first one.
So the first one hits. So the first one was targeting you.
but misses.
Oh no, the 15. Sorry.
Sorry, I was trying to type it out, but it rolled instead.
AC is 10 plus my Dex modifier, which is going to be 10. So 14 is their AC.
Oh, your dex is.
So
Wow, you have +4 dex. All right.
hold on.
So it targets an image and misses then. So
on.
then there's a 23, and then you have to roll the d20
No, that's
again.
it's 12, not 14.
Okay, so then it hits your image and it disappears.
And now I'm at 2. And then I roll for the second attack.
Yep.
One. Except for this time, I need to get a 8 or higher. So /roll 1d20. And I did not, so it hits me.
Okay. So any concentration spells you have, make a save on that.
Which, yeah.
If you have any spells up. Mirror image is
Yeah,
not
the-
a concentration.
The weapon is.
Oh, the weapon. Yep. Okay. And take 4 slashing damage.
Oh, where is it? There's my character sheet.
Also,
I saved.
if you use the macro quick bar, you can open up your character sheet and you can drag buttons that you click off of there down to your quick bar, and it'll save them there. So all you have to do is just click at the bottom of your screen.
Oh.
Where is quick bar?
In the gear on your menu bar there, go to the gear for settings, and then it'll say under macros, just click the checkbox show macro quick bar, and then you can go into your character sheet
3, 4.
and you can drag any box that you can click on in your character sheet. You can drag it down to that bar, and it'll save it to where you can just click that.
Got it.
Yeah, it works for like if you want to like drag your initiative down there or like your perception. So like really common rolls, just drag them down to your quick bar.
Where's it at?
In the gear on your
The settings?
Yeah, if you go to settings, and then under
Okay.
macros, just check the little box that says show macro quick bar,
Oh, okay.
and then go into your character sheet, and any box that you can click on to roll, where they have like the pre-programmed macros, you can just click that box and drag it down to your bar,
Ah,
and it will,
I don't see a button.
and you can add anything there. I think it might be a supporter-only feature, so if you're not a supporter, maybe that's why. I know I can do
Oh,
it.
I think I see it now.
Yeah, I know I can do it, but I don't know if it's a
Yep,
supporter
I
feature
found
or
it.
not. But anywho, then Erlagos is going to get some attacks after you took 4, and that's all he did. Erlagos is taking 2 attacks.
No. Isn't there any way to remove player icons? I mean, down here, 5 icons: Maddox, Roberts, and so on.
Let me do that to the cast spell option now. I'm just.
Alright, so two
This
attacks.
doesn't count.
Alright, 2 attacks on Erlagos. 15 hit you.
No, 15 misses, 21 does it.
So take 3.
Ow. Half health.
And the other one dashed, so they're done. Go ahead, Felix.
Okay, so let me get this out of the way.
Hey, Ben.
There's two behind me. So bonus action, we're gonna move. This thing's gonna move over to here, and attack the one that's between it and me. It's going to do. Nine force.
On the one right in front of you.
Yeah, the one that's between me and the weapon.
Alright, and it dies.
And then I will Sacred Flame the other one. Oop, that's the wrong button. Yeah. Sorry. Sacred Flame, where are you? So you can make him, if he doesn't make his save, he takes 5 radiant. And that is a failed save.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
And then I'm done.
Oh, Brent is back. Erlagos.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wasn't sure. You got off the bus pretty quick.
So, did I kill the one that had Hunter's Mark last time? I can't remember with everything that moved.
No, this is the one that has Hunter's Mark on it.
That one has Hunter's Mark? Okay.
I'll just start marking them when you do
Yeah.
it so that we don't forget.
So, cutting action, disengage. Am I able to jump across these little 5-foot wide strips of lava?
Yep.
Thank you. So,
yeah, you're
disengage.
fine. You're fine doing that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to shoot my first arrow at this one.
Okay. You said this one, correct?
The one...
The one with your mark? Oh, this one?
No, the other one. So
Okay.
first arrow against the other one.
Alright. Yep,
So
you
no
hit.
Hunter's Mark, Colossus Slayer, Sneak Attack. So 13, 14, 17, so 8.
Alright.
And then the second one against my Hunter's Mark one.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that missed.
Great damage too.
Alright. Brant.
Alright, I will. Can I get a clear shot at the one in front of the wizard from there?
He'll have cover, but yeah.
Alright, then.
Or wait, no, you're fine. If you're
Okay.
moving to where you are, then yeah.
Yeah, yep,
I
yep.
didn't see you moved.
Yep. And he's been injured, it looks like. So I will
I was testing.
move my hunter's mark to him.
Alright, yeah, you take him down.
Alright. Then I will... Oh, I already moved my mark, so I can't. It's supposed to be a straight up hit. So I will attack that one with the red dot on it.
Yep. 8 damage. Do you have any other thing, any extra, or just the 8 damage?
Just the 8 damage. My
Okay.
hunter's mark was on the one I killed, and I used Colossus Slayer on him.
Alright,
So-
Derek.
Done and done.
Okay. Who is alive? This, and this. Okay, I target this one. I move here. And shoot. "13 fire damage to this."
Yeah, he's not looking too good. And now it's their
Too
turn.
bad.
This one's gonna claw at Felix.
Okay.
Claw and bite. Bite first. So he takes the claw. For 3, and any concentration things you have.
Hold
Yep.
on.
Mirror.
He hit
Oh,
the 22.
What's that? Oh, he
Mirror
hit.
ended.
He hit one of the images then. Oh, the 11.
Yeah.
Did the 11? Did the
11 would be a
The
miss.
11 would have missed.
Missed
Okay,
an image.
and then we need to roll a second one for the.
Another one?
Yeah, I forgot about the images.
Okay. That's okay. This is the. Wait, no. One more round after this, and then they'll end. Roll. D20. Uh-oh, did I do it wrong? Nope, there it is. So,
Right, so that
the
so
22 will hit, so I'm down to 1 image left.
All right. And that was both of his attacks. So this one here is gonna fly over to Erlagos, and this one will fly over to Brant. 22 hit you, Erlagos? I think it does.
Oh yeah, I have a
I hope so.
No, I was doing Erlagos first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
5, and then if you have Hunter's Mark, make a concentration. 13, 11, either of those hit. Brant? Pretty sure you don't have a 13, so I'm gonna assume that misses. Ooh.
Goes down.
Wah, wah, wah. That one's gone.
I shall be enraged.
Felix.
Alright, this will be the last attack I can make with the thing without having to recast it. So, he's going to attack the one that's right next to him. And it's going to go. Boop. Not working? There it goes. 25 for 4 force damage. And then I'm going to do Sacred Flame. And so go ahead and see if he saves. If he doesn't, it's 8 radiant damage.
Alright.
That would be a fail.
Alright. Erlagos.
Cunning action, disengage.
And now, I don't know, does the weapon go away at the end of this turn or at the beginning of my next turn?
I'll say at the beginning of your next turn.
Okay. And the same thing with my last image. The DC for my last image is what? 11. Okay.
So we'll shoot that one over there.
Alright. Alright, you hit.
And we'll do sneak attack.
Yep.
But
And it
not Colossus.
drops into the lava.
Good. Then I'm gonna power attack against the one that was next to me before.
Okay.
And that one is going to get Colossus layered
Okay.
for 24.
Alright. Branth.
Okay, okay, you killed that one, so. Well, am I going to actually be able to see that one from there? Or is it going to have cover?
Which one?
And there's only one
Yeah,
left.
he's got cover.
Okay. cover I can deal with. I'll move my mark to him. So minus 2 on that attack. 19.
Man, you do insane damage. Yeah, he's dead.
Cool. And no other...
Nope,
enemies?
you got them all.
Alright.
There's still,
No,
there's still one
this one.
right here.
Oh yeah, there is one.
See that one.
The one
Right.
I'm running away from.
Yep,
Dang
there
it,
is one.
okay. Oh, anyway, well, I wasted my mark and stuff on the other one, so that'll be just a straight up shot. It's 8 piercing.
All right. Hurts pretty bad. Derek.
Okay. No. 9 fire damage.
Yep.
That's all.
And you fly over at the fire casting wizard.
Hey, miss.
19.
Hit.
4 damage and concentration and checks if you have anything.
No.
Alright. Felix.
Alright, Felix loses his weapon and his last image, which that was a pretty good spell for 3 rounds. The mirror image is a lot better than... That's the first time I use it. Okay, so 5, 10. So move up here. Oh wait. Did they take care? Oh, there he is. There he is. And we're going to go ahead and do Sacred Flame. So
Wow, I can't believe he made it. Alright, Erlagos is going to finish this, I think.
and then yeah, he'll be done.
If Erlagos doesn't, one of the next 3 combatants will.
So here's a question. I can't use a level 3 slot to double or to improve the casting of Sacred Weapon, but could I use a level 3 slot to cast it as regular?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can cast it as regular with the level 3 slot.
Okay.
You can do that. It just won't get the increased benefit because
Okay.
it requires a level 4 slot to get more damage.
Okay.
Okay, I'm up.
Yep, I'm pretty sure you guys are. I mean, we can just skip this last round if you want. You're gonna kill him. There's 3 of you
Yeah.
before he goes. So you kill him. We're already running over.
We all get inspiration and all find a +4 Vorpal fork.
Fork. Every time you
Yeah.
eat, it cuts your tongue out.
It's
I
Okay.
a
free this
+4
place.
Vorpal fork of regeneration, so you lose your tongue and you grow it back.
Alright. So yeah, you have this room with one incinerated slave and 4 cowering hog-tied slaves, and 20 slaves are chipping away at this wall back here.
Shut up. Do what
Mo.
you're told or you'll end up like the burned guy.
Oh, jeez. I'll go let him out.
All right. They say, "Oh, thank you for coming and rescuing us. It was terrible. There's a monster that turns people to stone, and she rides this horrifyingly like otherworldly horse that it has flames for hair. It's like it's
Flames.
ungodly." And they're
Under-
like, "Thank
evil
you."
Flames. Got
Yeah,
it.
so does anybody have any ideas what to do about the stone gaze? Or one of us just going home as a statue?
I'm thinking diverting eyes.
Maybe someone have mirror?
Oh, and they also point you toward the Shrine of Grumbar, which is over to the west.
Oh yeah, we gotta pull that up too. Divert eyes, close eyes. You'd be at disadvantage, but I mean,
Oh, it's just disadvantage is like -5.
no. Being blind is disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right.
Oh, I'll deal with disadvantage. All right, everybody. I am even go so far as like blindfold my eyes. So rip some cloth.
And that is, and I haven't fought a Medusa yet, so I don't know if they have. They might actually have like an attack rather than a gaze. Like
I thought it was flame hair, not snake hair.
No, she has snake hair, but
Oh.
she rides a mount that has flaming hair. It's like this otherworldly horse that like it's
Maybe a nightmare, maybe.
Well, in that case, yeah, I do have a mirror.
You have
that's
mirror?
actually, yeah, that's actually.
we need a mirror and a mare.
It is item number 1 on my inventory is a mirror.
Oh, that's a good idea, because Stone Gaze works on herself too.
that's the legend.
Used, and
We'll just go in there.
Monster
We'll just
Manual,
walk in there backwards. Pull
I
the
use
sword
my
out,
bet to
cut off her
look
head.
inside this 10th room.
and then show herself to the horse.
All
You
right.
won't be turned to stone if you look through the bat's eyes, right?
No,
Your bat.
But the bat might.
Bet uses blind. Bet
Bat-
uses blind side.
Bat is 10 gold. You're
Well,
12.50.
just because it has blind sight doesn't mean that it doesn't see. But I guess
Well-
if you took control of its sight, you could close its eyes. It might not know otherwise to do that. Do they have intelligence if they're familiar?
They're not sentient actually. They're just spirits.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
All right. So yeah, you see over to the west, the number 10 here on the map is you see this giant column. So you see this basalt column, sides hewn into a perfect triangle, rising from the floor of this grotto. An ancient seal, 3 mountains of earth, is embossed on one side of the column, with a triangular sigil daubed over it in fresh blood. At the base of the column, a bloody corpse lies on top of a pile of old burnt offerings. So, I believe this is a mission for...
Me!
Yep. So, go ahead.
Oh,
Have at it. What are you going to do?
sorry, I was actually stepped away. You
Uh,
said there was burnt offerings. Looked like there was a sigil. I'm guessing that looks something like
I roll perception for my bet.
that.
It's +2 or something.
You don't see anything that you may have missed. It seems that you've found everything in this room.
Hmm.
So I'll do.
Make a intelligence religion check.
Oh yeah, like I'm proficient in that.
Who, me or?
Holy crap!
Alright, yeah, you identify the column as an altar to Grumbar, elemental lord of earth.
Do I see anything from where I'm at right now? Anything dangerous, particularly?
Nope, you just see the altar.
I'm gonna go in as quietly as possible.
I touch
Okay.
this mark with my bet. I mean, sit there and fly away.
Anything else? Still nothing?
You don't see anything, no. You see this column.
Well, if I don't see anything bad in there immediately, it's probably a bad decision, but I'm going to scratch out the emblem on the pillar
Okay.
and keep scratching till I have it all marred up on every side and If I can, I'll push the pillar over.
All right. You start scratching away and trying to clean the. You try to cleanse this this just evil mark from the pillar, and as you're chipping it away, and like right as you put like the last, you've got like the last little smidge of the mark. You chip it away, and then everyone in the room, you all like. You blink, and then all of a sudden you're not in the room anymore, and you're standing on a rocky plain and the sky is red, and then suddenly a green comet slams into the ground in front of you, and envelops you in dust, and then a few minutes later, shards from the comet push out of the ground, and just they push you up, and you're standing on these shards, and your bodies start hardening whenever they make contact with the shards, and a rumbling voice speaks to you. Stand firm on fallen stone, and the serpent shall have no power over you. And it's a disembodied voice saying that in your head.
What is that
stand,
special?
Stand firm. Okay. I'll stand firm.
And it says that to you as you are rising from the shards of the comets.
Stand firm as a bonus action.
I'll put one hand on my hip and my other hand in the air like Superman as I'm rising up.
All right.
No, it sounds to me this is proof against petrification.
If I'm going to get petrified, I'm going to look awesome being petrified.
Okay.
All right.
So and what happens next?
I think I'm the only person that was in this room, so.
Well, you'll all get the vision. It's
No.
just it's supposed to go to everyone. I thought you were all in the room.
It's just vision, right?
Yeah, you get this prophetic vision. You go to blink, and then like between the time of you blinking your eyes and you're all of a sudden not in the mine anymore, and you see you're standing in the middle of a just a rock covered plain, and a green comet slams into the ground right next to you, and then shards spread out from the comet and rise up from the ground, and then like you're standing on top of one of the shards as it rises out of the ground, and the voice tells you to stand firm on the fallen stone, and the serpent shall have no power over you.
Okay.
So I
check
remember
with-
that, guys. If we're standing on a green shard, then we won't be able to turn to stone by the Medusa. That's what I think it means.
Yeah, I think too. I check with my bet this fourth room.
And we'll
What
tell
is-
one of the slaves to test that for us.
All right. So where are we going now? You
What is in this fourth
ways.
room?
You got a few different ways you can go. This room, you look up the path, and you send your bat out, and that goes out the cave that was 30 feet up outside.
Ah,
Right here. This cave that's up outside.
mm-hmm.
And that's where your bat comes out.
Okay, where to go next?
You got a few different ways you can go. It's up to you guys.
Well, did the slaves point to us which way the Medusa was? I heard them mention it. Did they mention exactly where?
They don't know. They just she
I thought they
roams.
said
She
south.
roams
I guess-
around. She roams around these halls. They don't know where she is.
I guess this way.
You go this way. All right. Whoever's going that way, put yourself down there.
Which way? I lost everybody again.
This way.
This way?
All right.
Okay, and I am staring at the ground looking for green stones. as we walk?
You see green stones in the middle of the room. These big green stones here.
Oh, so we got to try to draw the Medusa to here.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is where the green light was emanating from. It was emanating from these stones. When
How
you
high
saw
above
when you
it?
saw the green light coming from the foundry, it's coming off of these stones.
Ah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Did anyone go down this tunnel?
Nope.
I mean, you'll
just
see some slaves digging down there and stuff.
I can send bets and watch what happens there.
All right. So you see some slaves digging down here, and you can release them.
And anyone guarding them?
Nope. Nobody was guarding these ones. They assumed that the gargoyles were still there watching the exit, so they were just working.
Okay, I go and free them. Free. Go!
All right, and all right.
Okay. That's all?
Um. So where to?
So, guys, should we each stand on a stone and start yelling and see if she'll come down? If we could taunt her to come out, or just go down?
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
Medusa!
She's already got to know we're here.
Well, let's stand on this somehow, and I send bets to watch here what happens here. How do we clamp on these stones, by the way?
Oh, I mean, there's 4 of them, 4 of us.
Or 5 if you count.
Hey.
All right. So you stay on the stones. If you guys yell out a little, you don't hear anything coming.
I send bet here to watch.
Yep. You don't hear anything there either.
Well, maybe
Hmm.
she's getting some groceries or something.
I come closer here and watch further.
Well, if you guys want, I can do a little bit of scouting and you guys can stay here, and if I find something, I can run back as fast as I can.
I can go invisible.
What is
I've
here?
got 90-foot movement, so
Okay.
if I use all my actions.
What is here?
What is there? There's some slaves.
And no one left.
Ask them if they've seen the Medusa.
They said, yeah, she roams around. We haven't seen her though.
So then she wants
Okay, I
to be down.
free them, and by the way, I guess I can say word of power here. No?
The what here?
Do I see something related with words of power, druidic here?
You do
Oh.
not.
On the druids, right?
If you're gonna look for what if you're gonna look for one, you would probably have to dig for a while.
Yeah,
The,
sure.
the map that you're looking at, the dwarves drew that because they know that there's guardian. They know where these guardians are, and the little stars on the map, they marked where the guardians are.
Yeah, Ejol is here somewhere.
Okay. So
Um,
you just you take out the map and you start looking around and.
Yep.
All right.
Perception?
So we all going down there, or just the wizard?
I'm not. Not yet, anyway.
Or investigation. Perception, I guess. Well,
Well, I guess I should reveal the rest of this tunnel too. All right. You don't see. You're looking all around. You don't see it.
too bad.
Well, we tried.
Well, okay, I go to down tunnel here.
Yep.
And do the same here. Investigation and perception.
All right. You can you look around and you can go ahead and make a check. All right. Yeah. You look around and you don't find any evidence of the guardian here. It's like you have it on the map and like it's around here somewhere. You just don't. It's not perceivable on the surface. You don't see it.
Too bad. Well, still we spared him. I suppose.
I mean, if you wanted to try and dig, it would probably take a little while to dig it out.
Well,
Like if you have a map, you can kind of guess where it is and then dig for a while and maybe find it.
guys, do we want to dig it up?
I think we
You al-
should take care of the Medusa first, then
Yeah.
maybe
You
worry
also you also have you're the Emerald Enclave, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna want to dig it up eventually,
Okay.
but I don't think we should be digging.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Emerald Enclave knows something special about, or anyone that's has the nature skill or the Emerald Enclave knows something special about those words written on the map.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely gonna want to, but I want to take care of the
Okay.
Medusa first.
Like you recognize them. The words on the map are druidic words of power.
Mm-hmm.
Only
Okay.
if you have nature trained or if you're Emerald Enclave, you know that.
Okay, I send the mouse to this point.
That's just a spot I cut off the map because
Ah,
it was cluttering up the map with
Okay.
lots of circles and stuff.
here I send here
Yeah, so
to
you get to there and
maximum.
then you see the workbenches with the slaves and the gargoyles working.
And no one. I mean,
Oh, you also
Ugh.
see. Hold on. You also see down here. And that is. You see a Galabdur smashed and cracked and just. It's about a medium-sized, almost looks like an earth elemental, but it's seems a little bit bigger than an earth elemental. And is just smashed and cracked and falling apart.
Who?
Oh, it's actually yeah, it's actually smaller than I think. Yeah, it's smaller than an earth elemental, but you get it. You look at it and you're like, yeah, that's an elemental, and it's broken and destroyed.
Uh-huh. It's here, right?
Yep.
What is...
That one is visible from the surface. You can see it. It's cracked and destroyed.
Uh-huh. So, it's dead. Okay, we can spare him, he's already dead. What is after him? Here and here? No, nothing.
Nothing beyond it. No.
Nothing beyond. Okay, and where we will find this last boss?
So who's in the tunnel and who's back in the room 9?
I'm kind of trailing him
Okay.
a little bit. I mean, I'm like always kind of like looking at his feet.
So are you sending the bat, or was that you going down this little tunnel here?
I'm kind of here, and the bat sends into maximum movement.
Okay. All right.
I'm not a
So-
complete coward. I'm only half a coward.
All right. So your bat flies up there. You see that smashed and broken Gallopter.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, what to do? Kill these gargoyles in this room? Or wait for something to happen?
I got no problem killing the gargoyle.
I think we'd be pretty good with going back to room 8. A little bit
Yep.
more free
Yep.
space.
Okay.
Yeah, we can always come back and kill the gargoyle.
Okay.
You talking about the gargoyles in room 6?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So where's everybody? Where's everybody at? Felix, are you waiting behind?
Did
Yeah,
everybody
they
go?
all started walking down the tunnel to
Yeah,
to
I'm-
look ahead.
Once the second to last person went, I would be following and catch up to whoever's last.
Okay.
So, I move my mouse from here, and do I see where gargoyles are?
Yeah, there. I can put them in there. Yeah, there's 4 of them.
More gargoyles.
Can gargoyles fly in this tunnel where I'm staying?
This the dressing mill. Yeah, I'm gonna say they can still fly. It's just not. They can't fly very high.
I mean, can they fly over
Why
each
don't
other?
we do this? Why don't I just bless you 3 shooters, and then you can just shoot them with some extra D4s, and then they'll be dead.
Yep, why not?
Don't happen to have the magic weapon spell, do you?
Is there
No,
such a
not
thing?
this. Not
Yeah,
this.
there is. My wizard
Not
has it.
this. This guy.
Yeah.
My dwarf wizard has it.
No, my wizard is pure evocation, so
All right.
but I have hast. No, it's 3rd level. It's not for gargoyles.
Well, if you guys want to do that, I could do that. Oh, I'll bless you 3, and then just barge in and shoot up the place like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Well, just for brevity, because it is going long, can we just say they're gone?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, unless anybody else really objects, because we still have the boss fight to do.
Yeah.
And it's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty long one. All right.
Yeah, it's getting really
okay.
late for him.
Okay, we won. We were good.
You beat early.
Yeah, it's getting kind of early for him.
Oh, it's really early in Russia
Yeah,
now.
there's actually supposed to be a lot more gargoyles than you've already found. There's supposed to be like tons of gargoyles everywhere, but like I said, they don't have any way to tone down this module. Like you've only run into about half as many gargoyles as there are right now in this place.
Good.
Well, the problem is a lot of people don't have magic weapons.
Yeah, and it's just flooded with gargoyles everywhere.
Do silvered weapons have an
Nope.
effect?
Nope. You need adamantine, and there's only one adamantine weapon that I'm aware of in all of Adventurers League, and that's from my Lost Mines of Phandelver.
Well, magic weapon works too, so
Yep.
There's an adamantine weapon in there?
Yeah, the spider staff. It's made out of adamantine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but what fighter is going to be carrying around a staff?
Exactly.
my second character has longbow +1.
Yeah, I mean,
So yeah, you kill the gargoyles, and here you are.
if all of our battles were so easy.
Well, do we see something from here?
If you're looking in, you see.
You see a Medusa, and you turn to stone. You said, look!
I use bet.
Lose more familiars that way.
Alright, you see in room 7,
Medusa.
the low-ceiling chamber is furnished as an office. A desk is scattered with parchments standing near the far wall, with a small iron chest underneath.
Chest.
And I think I heard somebody else say earlier they have a passive perception of 18. Who was that?
Me and
Felix does, too.
and Felix.
There's two of us that do.
Alright, you barely hear. It is very, very subtle. You hear shuffling of feet to either side of the door. It is very subtle, and you almost don't hear it. Like your ears tingle, and you're like, "Wait a second."
Where?
You hear shuffling here and here on either side of the door.
Oh, ambush. Right. I send bet.
And it
Yeah.
is very, very subtle. You almost don't hear it.
Okay, I send bet here and watch what's
Yeah, you fly in and you see two humanoid figures.
humanoid figures. Awesome.
Yeah, and they are disgusting, they are like these disgusting husks of just flesh and guts, and it looks like they've been stitched together, like from a bunch of different humanoid creatures.
Okay, guys.
It is like it's like a you can't describe it.
Guys, let's move far from here and use bet to deliver.
And
So-
yeah, your bat comes in, and this one runs over and tries to smash your bat.
And
It
it
flies
pukes.
high.
What's that?
Can it reach it?
Well, how far is your bat's fly speed?
Well, it's 40 or 60. Let's check.
Yeah, fly speed of 30, so your bat won't make it out of the room in time before he gets an attack on it.
No, I mean, it flies high enough, or he's tall.
Well, it's an office, so it can't really fly very high. It can fly up to the ceiling, but he can still reach it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh,
He'll take a
okay.
slam attack at it as you run away. Are you guys? You guys are going in there? They'll probably come after you since he sent his bat in there.
No, I don't chase things. I like to run away.
Okay, bet trying to before it's dead, or I don't know.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, it hits your bat and it dies.
uh,
And then it walks back to beside the door, standing there waiting.
lol.
Are there any mine carts nearby?
Yeah, there's some mine carts. You're at the bottom of the mine cart tunnel.
Any of them empty?
Yeah. Sure.
Are we able to like move one off of the tracks a little bit?
It'll take some doing, but yeah, you could do it with a
Hi,
couple, maybe
someone
a couple of you.
familiar. While they do this, I summon another bet. And minus 10 gold.
Basically, take the cart off. I'm gonna tie a rope around one end of it, and
Is Felix still hanging back, or? You're okay.
Where'd he go? I lost me. Oh, there I am.
Ooh.
I'll tell the other guys to hold on to the remote or hold on to the rope. I'm going to or have them push me in. I'm basically going to shoot one of them and then have them pull me back out.
All right. Derek. All of a sudden, you hear this gut-wrenching sound come from behind you, and you turn around.
It's a horse fart.
And you see quite a sight.
What is it?
And then you see no more.
It's a centaur Dusa.
Well, I don't.
With
I
flames.
guess I don't turn around and just
And,
run away.
well, it pops up in your face. It just all of a sudden materializes there. Like if you, like for whatever reason, like you look out into the foundry, and then all of a sudden it materializes right out of thin air. This big horse, and this snake-haired woman riding it. And we're just gonna finish this up because we need to end this. So let's do this.
Okay.
And yeah, she did know you guys were here a long time ago. She was following you.
Okay. Horse have movement.
Okay. So, unfortunately, she gets a surprise round because there is absolutely zero chance of you detecting her. Because this
really?
module is not fair.
Even
So-
8 in perception?
It doesn't matter what your perception is, because it's impossible to detect her. For the way that she was... The way that she was moving around is impossible for you to detect.
Oh my god.
I will tell
I knew
you
she
after
was there.
I'll tell you after the module is over. But yeah, she is impossible to detect.
I knew where she was. I just didn't want to say.
Okay.
Alright, so she gets her turn. She is going to attack you with her snake hair and 2 short sword attacks. So here we go. 16 hit you? Or actually, she's got advantage.
Maybe,
16?
but I use
Well,
my shield.
you're surprised. Oh, you already had your turn though, so you can use shield.
I have reaction even a surprise, right? Alright?
Yeah, because
No,
your
it's-
initiative already came up, so you can use a reaction, but you don't get to take any action. But you
But
can
if you did-
you can do your reaction shield though.
But if
Yep.
you didn't, then normally you would not.
All right. 22 with your
Hits.
shield. Does that hit? Okay, that's
Yeah.
a snake hair attack. And then a 19's gonna miss. So she stabs you with her short sword for 4 piercing damage. Erlagos surprised. Oh, actually, when you're surprised, Derek, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. As her gaze, and you can't
what?
against the petrification, and you can't avert your gaze because you are surprised. This module is completely not fair.
Alright. That's completely, yes, not fair.
But hey,
Okay.
you'll have earned it when you get to the end.
Okay, constitution check, save. Ba-da-ba-bum. 10, 8.
Alright, you start to turn to stone, and you are restrained.
Good.
On your next turn, you'll get another chance to break out of it.
Yay. Okay.
Nobody else is within range, so they don't have to make it. The horse, the nightmare, is going to take an attack. Is gonna miss. Alright, Derek, you're up. You can, on your turn, since you are beginning to turn into stone, you are restrained, so you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn. Okay,
I was hoping
so
to get to you before the end of your turn. But
Nope.
to give you
If
guidance,
it's a reaction, then you can get to him.
No, it's just guidance. That helps for saving throws, right? I don't remember.
Okay.
So your speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and disadvantage on dex saving throws.
And your complexion is way off.
So I'm stone.
He's a gnome. It may actually just be improved.
You're not stone yet. You're just turning stone.
Mm.
Remember that scene in Willow where she catches the acorn? That's what's happening to you right now.
Okay. Okay, kill that bitch.
Alright. So what are you doing this turn, Derek? You have this nightmare and a Medusa behind you.
Fireball!
I repeated. I can do something.
Yeah, you don't. There is no disadvantage on spellcasting.
I can spellcast. Oh, really? Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
so
you're
I...
starting to turn into stone, but
Oh,
you
okay.
can still move a little bit, not very much.
Fireball!
Okay, a little bit much. How much I can move?
You can't move at all. You're
you can move.
just there. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
they're
use
actually right next to you too. They're not.
I'm praying all gods, and I use bestow curse on this. Shit.
Bestow curse.
Bestow
And
curse.
What is that? A wisdom save?
It's wisdom of 15 save. Yes. And
what curse does she have?
so she has a curse. Oh, let me introduce it to her. Not only she can do shit to players. So wisdom. She has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. She must continue her. She wastes her action if she fails. Wisdom save. So, and I make every spell attack I do versus her, I make additional 1d8.
Yeah, you get to pick one of the curses. So
One of the curses, right?
yeah,
Not all?
you pick one of those options.
When look at the spell, choose the nature of the curse from the following. Oh, really? Okay, so when cursed, target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of its turn. If it fails, it wastes its action.
All right,
That's
then she has that one.
Yep.
Okay. Brent, you see the Medusa materialize out of thin air, but it's far enough away that you didn't meet its gaze.
Okay. And I will be taking the disadvantage on my attacks.
Well, you start your turn and you realize you're far enough away that you haven't met its gaze.
Oh.
It doesn't affect you from that distance.
She
Yeah.
can't get from the distance? Alright, well, we will make
You get the feeling that as long as you don't look directly into its eyes, from the distance that you're at, you probably could accurately target it.
Okay, I will do that. I'll back up a little bit more, though. And then I will attack the Medusa. And has it been an hour since...
No, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Nobody's hit her yet, correct?
That's correct. She just came in.
Alright. So we will just get Hunter's Mark on the first attack. 22. Assume that hits.
Yeah, that hits. On her or the horse?
Oh, on her. And the horse she rode in on. We'll start with her. Then the horse she rode in on. Alright, so then... the 14's probably not going to be so good.
Nope, 14 misses.
Okay. Then I'll be looking down at the horse's hooves.
Oh, Derek, at the end of your turn, you get another saving throw, by the way. Constitution saving throw to avoid turning to stone.
Actually, I failed it.
You failed the first one, but you get to make... Oh, you failed the second one.
I failed second one too.
Ooh. Oh, boy. Well, you have turned into stone, my friend. And that is
it's not
very
good.
unfortunate.
It's bad, I guess, right?
Yep. Block of stone is replacing... So, alright, she moves on. She directs her horse, move forward, and then she readies for her turn. Erlagos.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot twice at her. Use the first one.
Less money to split.
And has she been hit before?
She has been hit.
Sweet. Now, would you consider a block of stone a threatening block of stone?
No, not in the least.
But is he
I
teeter?
give him inspiration for asking.
He's going to fall over on her?
I figured I had to try. So, second shot. We're gonna power attack this one. Ooh.
So 14 damage and then 13 misses.
Well done. Okay. And I'm going to tell the guys, okay, I shall return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Alright.
7, 8.
Felix.
All right.
There he goes.
I guess we will start off with 20, 25, 30. Is that weapon around here somewhere still?
Yeah, it's in the wall over here. There you go.
Okay. We're gonna pop this puppy out right here with the 3rd level slot,
Okay.
which is it's the same effect. It's just I'm out of 2nd level slots now, and that's going to attack her for 5
All right.
force.
Yeah, 19 hits.
And then as my standard action, I'm going to have her save first Sacred Flame.
Okay.
That'd be a dex save.
Well, she saves.
Okay, well I guess I won't roll it then. And then I'm going to oh wait, there's monsters in there, isn't there? Shit. I guess I'll go down here.
I suppose turn to stone breaks concentration, right?
Yeah. Oh, is
So-
the curse concentration?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate.
Alright, I will be there and then be done.
Someone take me to green stones.
Yeah, none of
I've
us
got
are
the book open too. I just kind of peeked over at the spell and saw that it was concentration. Okay, the horse's turn is up. Now, does your sword block movement, or can I move through it?
You know, I don't know. Let me.
I'm gonna assume I can move through it unless it says that it takes up the square.
Um.
Alright, so the horse is gonna charge forward, and then her ready to action will go off, and she'll attack you with the snake hair. Assume that misses. And the horse will rear back and try to stomp on you with its hooves.
Doesn't say.
Its flaming hooves. Does 20 hit you?
That'd be Dave.
Oh, I'm sorry, you said Branth?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Branth.
20
Yeah, 12 bludgeoning damage and 7 fire damage from the hooves from the nightmare.
Oh.
And Derek, I'm just going to take you out of initiative. Unless somebody somehow has a way to turn you back. Branth.
Nope, it's just
Stone to
six.
flesh or break enchantment.
Yeah, neither of those spells exist. They've rolled them all into one spell in this edition. Everything is just greater restoration.
I
Ah,
have lesser. Maybe I can, like, do a pinky?
Just do his head so he'll be alive and get XP.
Yeah, there you go. Just show his mouth so he can...
oh, lesser restoration.
So I took 19 altogether.
Yep.
That hurt.
Man, I
Alright.
have to use.
Well, I'm going to have disadvantage anyhow being next to her, so might as well just not even bother backing up.
Well, you don't want to back up in that room with those other things, right?
Yeah, that too. Or move away, because I'm not going to look up, so... Alright. So, attacker. Oh, 20 that
17 hits.
time. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right, disadvantage. And then...
And 10 misses.
Damn. Okay.
Alright, she's up. Snake hair first. 22.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
For 3.
And I hear an ant coming.
15 poison damage.
Yeah.
And then 2 short sword attacks. 18.
18 hits me, yeah. I'm sure her pluses will drop me.
Piercing.
Yep,
7.
I'm down.
Alright, Branth is down for the count. Erlagos. Well, maybe not for the count, but he's down.
So using all 3 movements to get all the way up to there.
So
That'll be it.
dash and then your bonus action dash.
Yeah, and my normal movement, so 90 feet.
Alright, Felix.
Alright, 20. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians, which is going to get rid of the Spiritual Hammer, our spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And this is going to be...
And then she's
15,
slowed,
5,
right?
10,
Is that what that does?
15. Oops, hold on, I will go here. No, I have a 15-foot radius around me. There's a bunch of ghostly things floating around, and any enemy that is in that either moves in it or starts their turn in it has to make a Wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they take 3d8 radiant damage,
Okay.
or half damage if they fail. So, I will then be done.
And it's when they start their turn?
Yes. Or if they move.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and yeah, you're right. It is half speed. I didn't realize that at first.
Yeah, somebody used it in another game I was playing the other day. And I remember it's they lose their speed, or they have their speed. All right. So the nightmare starts its turn and makes a wisdom save, and makes it. So he takes what, half?
Half, yep. Let's do... Oh, oops. 38. So 8 damage. 8 radiant.
Okay. That doesn't do any extra, but it's still good. And then it moves up and it's gonna try to stomp on you with its hooves. $16 hit ya?
Nope.
All right, Branth, make a death saving throw. Roll a 20.
Oh, he wrote... he typed in 20 and I thought he rolled it.
All right.
I was about ready to cheer.
I just have her moved over there to be mounted on the thing, but she's adjacent to you, so she's gonna do her snake hair.
Oh, she's got to make a wisdom save.
Oh, that is true.
Yep, I failed.
Well, the +5 was to hit you with the snake hair, which she missed, and she made the dex or the wisdom save, so half of 3d8.
5. Radiant.
All right, and then 2 short sword attacks. Oh, that's 15, not 16. Does 15 hit?
No.
All right, Erlagos.
Okay, so I should be able to move up to this position here.
Yep.
And gonna launch an arrow all the way across at her.
Okay. Uh, 14 is a miss.
Try again. Gosh,
Oh,
dang
man.
it!
Well, there goes all
Doesn't
those
he
crits
get
from
a-
earlier.
Yeah.
Doesn't he get advantage from going from hide? He's not
I
wrong.
never actually took a hide action. But
Right, Felix.
No, I mean he went from another
My
direction.
turn again. I am going to cast Mirror Image
All right.
with the 3rd level slot.
That is a good thing to do.
Yep.
Anything else? You've got the Spirit Guardians is just always. It's just a thing that just stays on, right?
Yeah, it affects them on their
Okay.
turn.
Yep.
So, that is it for me, for my turn.
All right.
I was gonna sit
Nightmare
here and
starts
hopefully-
its turn.
Wisdom save fail.
Yep, you failed. Anything special happen when they fail, or do they just take damage?
They just take the full damage.
No, they
Radiant.
die. They die.
Oh, I
Okay.
meant they
Yeah.
die. That's why I
Okay,
forgot
so
to
they
say
just
this.
take a
Are
bunch
you
of damage.
kidding me?
Aww.
Oh, 7 radiant.
All right. And then it tries to It tries to stomp on you. And 11 misses. All right, Branth, make a death saving throw.
I should do fireball, I guess.
Okay, he's a one
right.
success.
One success, one failure.
All right. Snake hair attack.
5% from death.
Oh wait,
Right.
I gotta roll
Hold
the
on.
save first. What? Crit on the save, but give me some half damage.
So there'll be 6 radiant. I also will roll my d20 for my mirror image.
Yeah. Otherwise, that 23 is gonna be. And
And
that was with the
that
snake
will-
hair too. So
So the snake hair hit my image.
okay,
I am now,
so
I now have 2 left.
right, and then 2 short swords. So yeah, roll to see if each of those hits your
Well,
image or not, because the 13 will miss you, but it might hit one of your images.
Yeah, you're right. So the first one for the 13. So I'm at a 8. So yeah, that hit my. I've got 1 image left. Last image. I need an 11. Oops.
Image doesn't share armor class of
Right.
Oh,
so the
I did-
last one.
so that hits me.
You. Yep. It's just a short
And-
sword though, luckily. For 8 though, and then make a Constitution saving throw for your.
Got
Ooh,
it.
Right on the dot. All right. You're good. Erlagos.
Well, let's see, how far is she from me? She is exactly 90 feet. Hunter's mark.
All right.
Longbow. And didn't go.
So how much was that? That was 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 piercing damage.
So, Hunter's mark, Colossus Slayer, sneak attack.
Yep, you get all of those things.
So, 23.
Ow, that hurt a lot.
Second shot. 23 to hit, but only 14 damage.
All right.
And that is everything.
All right, Felix.
Alright, so here's a question.
Yep.
If I was to cast Mirror Image again, I would get 3 more, so I'd be at 4 images, but
Okay.
the spell doesn't list anything over 3.
Just
So,
use
then
whatever
I can do it.
whatever the thing is that you have for 3 images. Just use that twice.
Okay, so
Until
that's
you
what I'll
have
do.
until you have less than 3.
I will use my last 3rd level slot. I now have 2 first level slots left. And we'll do mirror image, so now I have 4 images. And I can't remember what it's telling me, so I'm done.
All right. All right. Nightmare's turn. It rears back and then it just blasts right past you.
Does it make it safe?
Yeah, it's gonna try to do that first.
I hope he doesn't float and he runs on top of lava.
It could run across lava, but it's also flying. So he failed to save.
So 11 radiant.
And his speed's half through the
Oh,
circle?
that's right. His speed is half.
Ooh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, let me see. Let me measure that. He might not be able to reach you.
Thank God.
Oh, I should be attacking with advantage with her. By the way, I forgot, because if you're averting your gaze, then I totally forgot I should be rolling with advantage. But I've been hitting you anyway, and so I'd say it's fine. So yeah, he's gonna. All right, so he realizes he can't get. He's just gonna take a dash action
Now,
so that he can make
hold
it
on.
there, because she wants him to go there.
The area doesn't reduce his speed. It's just that while he's in the area, his speed. So when he leaves, it's regular again. Okay.
Right, but I'm gonna, because how do you manage as soon as he gets out of the effect? He has regular speed again. You might as well just say he's got regular speed the whole time. So I'm just gonna say he has half speed for the entire turn since he started it.
Okay.
So he has to take a dash action to get over to you.
Do I
Otherwise,
get an attack of opportunity on him?
otherwise, yeah, you'll get an attack of opportunity, and you can do it either on him or her. But otherwise, that spell is completely
that's the one.
useless by having that half movement speed thing. Because as soon as you get out of it, it's like, oh, you get your half movement back. So it's like,
Right.
I would roll that it's half speed for the entire turn.
All right.
I'd make it difficult terrain to move through it.
Yeah, that's the easiest way
easier,
to
yeah.
explain
Yeah,
it.
that would make sense too. I could probably do it that way, but I'm just
No,
gonna
no,
say
we like the
dash
away from
action
now.
regardless.
Okay, so weapon. Yeah, this will be against her, I guess. For attack of opportunity. Oops.
Is his movement speed 45 feet?
It's got a 90 feet movement.
Oh crap! Damn.
flying
No,
speed.
I'm screwed either way.
Yeah, nightmares are fast. they're basically they're almost as fast as the Phantom Steed spell.
Yeah, my attack's messed up, so I'm just gonna roll it. Roll D20. So just 23 hitter.
Yeah, it hits. What is that, like a
Alright.
mace or a
It's a dagger.
club?
Silver dagger.
Got it. Silver dagger.
4 plus. For 6 damage.
Pretty painful. Branth, make a death save.
Well, do you have healing word, Dave? I am dying here.
I don't have healing word. I
Okay.
don't think. Let me double check. Oh, I do have healing word. Never mind. Yep, bonus action healing word.
Alright,
Roll
healing word.
1d4. Plus...
So he's up and can shoot.
I hope so.
Yeah, you
6
get
hit
up.
points.
You get up just as it's charging away.
I am down to 1 first level spell slot now, though.
Save it for another healing
Alright,
wall.
Branth.
All right.
The nightmare is charging away across the forge.
Shoot him in the butt.
Yeah, I guess I should probably
In the
do that.
buttocks.
That's the easiest way to get a crit.
In the buttocks.
I did it to a
Alright.
dragon once.
To the Medusa.
Nope.
11 ain't gonna do it, is it?
No, unfortunately not.
What about 13?
13 won't either, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Man. Well, here you go, Erlagos. Snake hair first.
Well, this is gonna suck. Woohoo!
12.
One save.
That's the one that you wanted to miss. And then 2 short sword attacks.
Nah, first one hit, second one miss.
So take 8 piercing damage. Wow, she's rolling good with her sword, not so good with her snake
No
hair.
kidding.
And then start your turn. Petrifying gaze. Make your decision.
I'm GTFO.
Okay.
Um,
No, I mean, petrifying gaze. Are you trying to avert your eyes, or are you? Or are you staying there?
I'm turning it around and hightailing my ass out of there.
All right.
So, cunning action, disengage.
All right. And then you're just gonna hop over the little things and.
Crap.
Yeah, you're still. Yep.
So how creative will you let me be?
If it involves you having disadvantage on your attack roll against her, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Basically, I want to grab my mirror out as I'm running, looking over my shoulder to see where she is, turn around and close my eyes.
Okay.
To basically cancel out disadvantage with advantage to get just a standard shot.
You could try. Yeah, I'm gonna say it won't work that way, but she won't have advantage on attacking you if you do that.
Well, if you try to, do the old Perseus thing. Can you have her
Well,
look at her own gaze? Would that be like an attack just to show it up and try to get her to look at her own gaze?
Just put a bag on her head.
The gaze is a thing that happens at the beginning of your turn. So if you want to try that, you'll have to hold it out until her turn starts.
So, okay, since not gonna do that, I'm gonna drop. Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna drop my bow. I'm gonna grab my shield. I'm gonna put it on
Okay.
for my action. I'm gonna grab my mirror out of my bag and turn around and look at her through the mirror.
Okay.
I hate this.
All right, Felix.
This is horrible.
All right.
That nightmare just hightailed it right out of there to go over and get.
I'm
Erlgas.
hoping my allies can manage to kill her quick.
Okay. All I can do from this range is Sacred Flame. So go ahead and make a save for her.
Fails.
Huzzah.
2 radiant damage.
All right.
2
Doesn't it
D,
do
not
more?
1 D.
Yeah, doesn't it do
Oh, I'm
more
sorry,
because you're
I'm
higher
sorry.
level?
Throw the wizard at her.
So a total of 8 radiant damage.
All right.
Heavy artillery.
Flaming hooves. Try to.
No. Thank God.
Branth. You are up.
All right. Let's see if we can do better this time. Apparently,
Hey.
Now that'll do it.
better than- Ooh, and a 20. Gotta like a 20.
That did a lot of damage. She's still up though.
Shoot her again.
Yeah, be sure you use the right one.
Yep.
Oof. That had to be painful.
She collapses off of the nightmare.
Bingo!
Thank God.
Sweet. We
Now
got a
only
new
one
mount.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Erlgas, there's
Let's
a
move.
nightmare in front of you.
At least we can look at her now.
Jump on
Look
him.
at it.
Jump on him. If you survive 10 minutes of riding him,
I thought it was
You
only
get to
8
keep 'em.
seconds.
or yeah, 8 seconds. I'm
So yeah,
sorry.
you're looking through your mirror and she drops off of the nightmare.
I'm gonna put the mirror in my pocket because I don't really want 7 years of bad luck. And I'm gonna turn around at him and dodge.
Okay,
And
Felix.
yeah.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll go there. And then Sacred Flame again. Like this time against the Nightmare. And never mind.
All right. The nightmare is up.
Disadvantage.
It disappears.
Aw.
What?
Don't sound so disappointed.
We still get XP for it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, great restoration, only 450 gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
better than
So
1200.
I'm not gonna make you go through the freaking other area with the golems, because that fight's gonna take forever.
Okay.
And
Well,
you
we're gonna drag
guys,
his body over.
and only one of you guys can, like, Erlagos can't do any damage to him either. He just stands
Yeah.
around and doesn't do anything, because
I'm gonna
but
try to
that's the
drag
reason.
him.
That's the reason it's gonna take forever.
I'm gonna try to drag him to the stone and see if lean him against a green stone and see if it'll undo
I'll carry him.
it.
Athletics.
Well,
Yeah, drop you. I'm sorry.
just
Well, we were gonna
Please
we're gonna let you
Don't
get
shrink me.
the greater restoration, but then someone had to drop you and break you.
So you loot the entire place. You save all the people.
-1.
You find the guardians, and you determine that when you save the druidic rune of power near where the guardian is buried, it unburrows itself, and it rolls through. It rolls through the tunnels, and the guardians kill all the remaining gargoyles. And they cut right through them like a hot knife through butter. They destroy them. And
Nice.
after you kill the Medusa, you see another vision, like what you saw when you stood next to that giant column. You stand in darkness, with fire jugglers swirling around you. A hooded figure steps into the light. Its face is swallowed by shadow. One gloved hand opens toward you as though expecting payment. The other reaches up to remove a porcelain mask from under its hood. A rumbling voice intones, "Unmask the deceiver, and he shall crumble." So first you have all the slaves that you rescued, and the dwarves will probably be happy that you took care of the Medusa. You also can bring back word to the hawks that you cleared out the mine. So, where are we going first? How are we going to resolve this? Let's stop by the king.
Well, do they have any clerics that can cast Greater Restoration?
They do, if you have payment.
By the way, does greenstone works?
Actually, they don't. You'll have to get. You'll have to find someone in Maulmaster to do that.
We gotta haul the stone all the way back.
Do you have
Well,
Tensor's
there's
floating
like
disc?
cards, isn't there?
No.
This is a mine.
The wizard might.
Can he ritual cast from inside a stone?
I gotta chip his book off.
The dwarves will they'll find you an ox with a cart to bring you back to town.
Yay! By the way, how much gold I earned
Actually,
on-
even better, Lerzona will pull you personally with her basilisk. She will pull the cart personally
Oh,
because
thanks.
they feel so indebted to you for protecting their elemental spirits.
They should. Man, I almost died.
Does greenstones works
the
and
king-
cancel enchantment?
The king, in his final words, regrets forsaking his brother and asks you to deliver him his sword as a final act of clemency. And you know this to be a very significant gesture because a burial ritual of followers of I forgot the name of the deity that I said they followed.
That one.
The one with the sword. Is it Lythander? Lythander?
Dumathuin. That's what it is. Dumathuin.
Oh yeah.
You know the burial rituals of Dumathuin say that they need to be buried with their weapons, and the fact that he is giving his weapon to his brother as his last act shows a very significant gesture
Okay.
toward his brother. And you get the feeling that if you were to give this sword back to his brother, that would tell him that would restore his honor
Great.
among his clan. And the sword radiates magic, but when you concentrate on it, it doesn't. When you concentrate on it over a short rest, you don't get any sort of like magic item like listed in the book or anything. It's just you detect. Anyone that wants to focus on the sword while on your way back to town can make a Arcana check. Also, the king also commands Larzona to remove his belt, and that is a magic item listed in the Dungeon Master's Guide. That is a belt of dwarven kind.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like growing beards.
I might like that.
Oh, actually, you have a choice. You could have. You can ride the griffins back because the griffins see you as worthy now, whereas before they did not. And Larzona says the griffins land in front of you and they bow their heads before you. And Larzona says, "You freed their skies from the gargoyles. Now they honor you as steeds." And the griffins will fly you to wherever you want. And they'll fly above the blizzard, so you don't have to worry about the blizzard. Larzona will trek through the blizzard with your stone friend and bring him back to Mulmaster for you. And then when you get back to Mulmaster, it's a festival of fiery night. Or it is the festival of fiery night. Crowds of revelers, many of them holding burning staves, swell the city streets. Bonfires blaze at the crossroads, and ale and food stalls have sprung up along the main thoroughfares. And it's pretty much like it was when you first entered the city looking for the inn. For the inn in the beginning. It's really crowded and like really slow moving. Guards are controlling the flow of traffic, and it's almost infuriating how slow everything is moving, as it takes several hours to move through the city.
So, I earned 400 gold as a gladiator, so I spent it as a stone.
Well, were you guys doing anything else like with the sword or anything? Like, are you guys gonna go back and see the dwarf? Are you gonna keep it? Like, that's pretty much the only thing.
I'll take it back. I have a little bit of honor, I guess.
All right.
What is this? What's sword gives?
All right. Yeah. So you make your way toward the inn, assuming nobody else wants to keep the sword from you. So you make your way back toward the inn. It takes several hours because of how crowded it is due to the festival of the fire. Festival of the fiery night. Entertainers throng the streets surrounding the Black Blade and Bloody Boar. As you elbow your way forward, you see Boon Ludwigzar leaving the inn ahead of you. He raises a stony hand in greeting, just as a troop of fire jugglers swirls past. And he says, "Aye, fancy running into you. I was just leaving. What have you found out about the goings on at the mines?"
I was taken over by a Medusa. riding a nightmare, but we vanquished her.
With my spells.
And my arrows. And Nocturne.
Says, "Oh, a Medusa. Wow. And you guys lived to tell the tale? We'll have to hear that. We'll have to tell that story over a round of grog later. But what news of my brother in the clan?"
He died.
Oh, he didn't die. We'll just give him the sword.
He says, "Is that what I think it is? What?"
What do you think it is?
He holds his hand out and he takes it and says, "Thank you. You have restored my honor. And then he walks away. Congratulations. You have a lot of potions, a belt of dwarven kind, and extra renown for every faction."
Yay! And I'm gnome again, I guess.
So is there anyone other than Corey that is interested in the belt? That has one or less magic items?
Belt is awesome.
Yeah.
Which would be me, Doc.
I'm interested in stuff of fire.
So not interested in belts of non-fire. All right.
No,
I
if
would
belt
look
is
at-
non-fire.
I would look at the belt. Big thing is it increases your con by 2.
You ready to roll off on this, Corey?
Yeah. See if I can
Alright,
lose
let's
2 in a week.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh!
I'll total up the XP.
Just not a 1, just not a 1, just not a 1.
This sword. Wow.
Ah, so close.
So the sword, as you were bringing it back to town, you know that the sword.
Just for loot.
Actually, I guess I never did ask for the Arcana check, but it's low DC, so somebody in the group is gonna get it.
It's trained.
You understand that the sword is vaguely sentient, and it only reveals its true power to a chosen wielder. But right now, it is only a regular, mundane bastard sword, which isn't an actual item in this game, so it's actually a longsword.
Yay.
Could we have actually taken it out of curiosity?
If you wanted to, that was an option. There were multiple options.
But it doesn't. But it sounds like there's
if
not a
that
search
changes
for
your
it.
mind of whether you're gonna give it to him or not, that's up to you. But
No, I don't use longswords.
Oh.
Now, if it was a
Okay.
rapier, now I'd be
If it was a bow,
I already got a +1 bow.
yeah, this whole party is like nobody is proficient in longswords, and if you are, you're built for like range or something completely different.
Yep.
So you guys wouldn't have a reason to want it. But it's just a mundane sword until like a future adventure. It's supposed to come back as something else. But I have a thing for you to note on your log sheet for when you play that adventure with this character, assuming you end up playing this adventure with your character.
Did someone keep the sword?
So what you need to write on your
okay.
sheet is what I just put in the chat. So the sword was given to Boone outside of the Black Blade and Bloody Boar. It is very important to note that you write it exactly as I have wrote it there. It has to be written word for word, and it says in the module that it has to be exactly word for word written like that, on your sheet.
Ooh.
Copied and pasted.
Okay?
Is there a period after the bloody boar?
There is. I just didn't put it.
All right.
But that
Well,
part that part doesn't
Trying to
matter.
get
It's more
horrifying.
how the sentence is worded that
If-
has
if-
to be exact.
If the author is anal enough to say it's got to be exact, the period may matter.
Okay, how much XP?
Give me 1 minute. It's probably going to be maximum because there's a lot of gargoyles and there was only 4 of you. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be max, but we'll see. I'm going to end the session, or I'm going to end the stream. There's no reason to keep it moving because the session is over.